Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Licensed to Roam, where I'll be providing content on football tactics and analysis on European football and the beautiful game from across the globe. You can follow me on Twitter/X at Edward Stratman, and if you enjoy the video, would really appreciate a like, subscribe, and any comments as I get started and hope to grow the channel. Right, for this analysis, I'll be focusing on Liverpool's superb backup goalkeeper, Kelleher, who's excelled as Alisson's understudy in recent times. While he's obviously not at Alisson's elite level, it's been impressive how the Irishman has held his own in the Brazilian's absence, as he's filled in beautifully for arguably the best goalkeeper in the world, and his strong performance against Brentford last weekend was just another testament to his class. Indeed, this showing served as a fine primer and precursor to the upcoming League Cup final at Wembley on the weekend, where he's set to play a key role as well on the big stage. Starting to look back at some of his key contributions against Brentford, and this one to start us off was just that masterful reflex save to deny Tony from close range following a set piece, where he's positioned nicely and gets a really strong hand out to impressively deny the effort. Whilst he's a little bit off balance, he has that strong hand to repel the ball forward, not just let it carry its momentum into the back of the goal. So that was a really sort of key moment in this game, and just once again showed how good he is at that shot stopping prowess, the fundamentally sound keeper is. So the next one was a really excellent stop, even though Tony ended up scoring the follow-up just to get down and across and to get that firm hand on it. Really impressive reactions and reflexes, even though it was ultimately powerless to stop the rebound and from it to going anywhere just due to the speed and close proximity of that shot. But that was a really impressive action. Another one there where he's just one-on-one with Tony, gets down and across nicely. Obviously, he's put under pressure when shooting there, but still had to do the work to get the save done in that particular situation. Obviously, on top of commanding his area and being positioned smoothly, his impact with the Liverpool side dominating possession was felt heavily as well, with his distribution and knowledge of how to get the ball up the field in the best way given the situation. Super impressive. Obviously, the key aspect of this was in the lead up to Salah's goal, where he showed great composure here when he was under pressure to neatly evade the markers and then hit a nice long ball up to Gakpo to bypass the press. Salah anticipates that flick on into the space, runs in and eventually scores. So pretty cool that the goalkeeper there got a secondary assist, even though he hasn't sort of got too many of the plaudits for that one. He still played an integral role there. Obviously, that distribution to be able to go short, long, and across a range of distances really held him in good stead. This is another great example where he's roosted a long ball over the top into the path of Nunes. Jota's nearby supporting, and just to turn that defence into attack in an instant, such a great asset with the accuracy and precision that he has. It's another situation where he's playing nice and high. Liverpool don't need to go all the way back into their own box to refresh and reset their attacks. So his presence there is just great to restart moves high up, draw markers, and then he has plenty of options to set Liverpool on their way again. Same situation here. He's nice and high when the pass comes backwards, but they want to recalibrate their move, and obviously he's happy at drawing the press, calm, does a little touch, avoids the pressure, opens the passing lane, and he can just take out multiple opponents out of the equation with his passing and even his dribbling too, and his ability to use both feet and then hit targets on the ground and in the air. Just a very important aspect of his game. So moving on to this one, this here where you can see he's formed that 3v2 overload there just to be the fair man, just to take the pressure off, to help them beat the press. And this is obviously in the lead up to that aforementioned Gakpo header and Salah goal. So pretty cool the way he's always offering solutions and just helping his team get up the field. Obviously not quite as risky or ambitious as Alisson and with that elite execution, but he still holds his own in this regard for sure, and really makes Liverpool tick when they pass out from the back, and he's a reliable contributor. Another nice moment was this where he notices the pressure and he does a nice little feint, wriggles away, and then plays a nice through ball in behind. And that's just sort of once again illustrates the confidence and the comfort he's starting to feel at the high level. Really familiar and coming into his own to really affect matches in all phases. Obviously, rightfully so, after this one, Klopp was full of praise for his fundamentally sound shot stopper. He said, Kelleher has already had enough games this year to have this kind of rhythm. Goalkeepers are a different breed, so it was not in my plans to play him in Luton or whatever. How I said, we play the game with all focus and all attention, and I don't think about other things. It might not be the smartest way, it's just the only way I know. He was outstanding. I don't know exactly, to be honest, who is the number one in Ireland, but if they have a better keeper than him, I have to say respect. He's outstanding, and this year we gave him more games than he had previously. It's well deserved because we need him, and we need him with rhythm, and now the situation around Alisson shows that it makes absolute sense. We all know how long Alisson is out, but Kelleher is exceptional. Today he was wow. It was an A+ performance, he said after that Brentford masterclass. So interesting to see what the future holds for him, but obviously the immediate future with the League Cup final should be fascinating to see how it pans out for him and the high-flying Reds. That's the end of the analysis. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Would really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video, and have a great day. Stay tuned for the next analysis.